Mm, test, 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 test. Mm, hello, 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 hello. Give me 1 second. Let me get some water. Mm, give me 1 second, chat, because I hear two audio tracks. Let me figure out what's doing that. Um, wait, 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 wait. Mm, 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 mm. Come on. Okay, so like, why is like the Fortnite song playing in the background? Like, this probably sounds like nuts if you have no idea what I'm talking about. But I had like specifically one song to like play in the background for my debut, which was like 2 or whatever years ago. But like, okay, wait, 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 wait. Okay, okay, got that fixed. Chat, you probably couldn't hear it, but like I had this Fortnite song playing in the background, and like for whatever reason my settings never set properly. They always change slightly every single time. So like when I'm late, it's like never because it's my fault. It's because I've got to like figure out like what's broken this time, and this time it was, hey, you remember that thing that you set up like 2 years ago, you like totally forgot about? What if we turn that setting back on? You can easily delete that setting because what for what opportunity do you like normally need the Fortnite theme song or whatever? But yeah, 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 yeah. But let me turn that off and la 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 la. We mm, okay. So must have felt discordant for you. Not really. It's just one of those things like it's one of those things like everything breaks constantly, so I'm kind of used to it more or less. But like, why is the Fortnite theme song playing in the background is a very specific type of brain rot that like doesn't make any sense unless you know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, how are we all doing today? I hope you all had like a great weekend. So like I think I've like mentioned it to like a few friends or whatever, and like in the Discord server. But I started like drinking like this ionized or like pH balanced water or whatever, and like it's really been helping like my mood and like my energy levels. Like I do try to stay hydrated normally, but like normally I go for the cheapest possible water, but like they ran out of like the cheap stuff that I usually get. And I've been like, instead, since they don't have the cheapest one, I get like the big 1.5 liter bottles, whatever, that are like kind of pricey. They're like, I want to say like 245 or three. I like don't remember like at all, but I've been like drinking those like a lot more because they keep running out of the cheaper water bottles. So I thought like this is good. Like, so I think it's like the vitamins and minerals where they put it. I don't know. My energy level's been like much higher, and like that's like really been helping me a lot because I don't feel sleepy and tired because I kind of like I start taking like I started taking iron pills like a while ago, but like I kind of like forgot or whatever, so my energy levels dropped again. But they've kind of like popped back up a little bit more since I started drinking like the pH balance water, and like I started taking my iron pills again today. So it's like, I don't know, this feels really good. Like that could be like my secret to staying energized or whatever from now on, is make sure I take my iron, make sure I take my multivitamin, because I've got like a vitamin D, I got an iron, and I got a fruit gummy or whatever, I love my fruit gummies so much. Like my mood shifts all the time, or like whether if I'm more of a chocolate person or a gummy person, but I do love my gummy vitamins. They're so good. They're like not even the Flintstones kind, but they're still like really good. I really really like them. They're like really really nice. Also, champ, I'm like experimenting with some like new things with my rigging of my model. Like, oh, hi, Arif. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Arif. How you doing, sweet bean? Thanks for stopping by. Speaking of which, that reminds me, good job on the 34 punch-ins, Arif. Good job, good job. Let's see who else is here. Born on 49. Ooh, you're super close to 50. Nice, 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 nice. Good job. Let's see who else is here. Faith has punched in 23 times. Nice, 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 nice. Good job, Faith. Good job. What was I like saying? Yeah. Let me get some water. What was I saying? Hi, Faith. Hi, sweet bean. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Will I win something being the first to 50? I'll blow a kiss for you. That'll be it. What was I saying? What was I saying? But yeah. I start like changing up like my rigging a little bit on my model, because like worthy prize indeed. I like mess with like my rigging on my model a little bit. Like I took the lock off or whatever, because like I don't know if my model looks fluid and bouncy, or full of life, like it looks full of life or whatever. But like I turn the lock off a little bit, so it's like when I move, I shift around a little bit. Like when I had the locks on before, I couldn't do this, because like I would just stay in one spot or whatever. But I am trying to try something a little bit new, a little bit different. It's like, I don't know, this still looks like really good either way, because like I can like mm, mm, kind of bounce up and like left, right, left, right. Mm, mm, mm. So it's mm, like a lot of time I like sit down when I'm like thinking or having trouble with something. I'll like move a little bit in a chair, like I do like this or whatever. But like it has like, but like sometimes I'm not sure if you like tell if I'm doing that, because like I'm doing, the thing where like you're in a chair, you like keep moving it left and right, left and right. Impossible for guys to look down, look good. True. But I still want to like show it off a little bit and hear what you like think. But like, yeah, like I can like do this or whatever. But I think when I like move my entire body like this, it moves over to the side like this. But like I think if my head stays stationary, it just like does this or whatever. Wait, let me get some more water. Fair enough. Get a lot of stuff. So you move it. What stopped? What stopped moving? I mean, okay, there it is. But anyway. That's like been like the main things lately. But like, yeah, I'm like having fun, like experimenting with things, because I want to improve and get people to watch the stream, enjoy the stream. So it's like small things I'm trying to do here and there. Mm-mm-mm, 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 mm-mm-mm. Uh, wait. How about this? How about we do this? Or actually fix my settings so I could just press this and I can do like, and just go back to here. Right? Right? Mm. So let's see. Thigh spotted. Having really bad technical issues. Ah, poor baby. Hopefully they get fixed for you soon. Either way, I appreciate the lurk. Either way, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Faith. You were having like technical issues earlier. Is it like a thing with your router, or is it like a thing with your service provider in general? Oh my, you're making my heart race with all these jump overs. Thing is, I had to reset a bunch of my settings over the weekend because a bunch of my settings kind of like broke when I got my new model enhancements. So it's like now can I jump around like I used to, jump down, jump here, jump around, And which reminds me of one more thing. Uh, wait. Here we go. But yeah. I could like jump around a little bit because I used to like do that a lot more, but like my settings breaking or my settings being out of sync kind of threw things around for me. So yeah. If you care. So chat. Wait. This is the wrong week. So last week, because we skipped crossword puzzles last week. Last week it was number 67. Number 67, metal makeup and sweet gigs. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's see what the crossword puzzle is for this week. Uh, so word before hazard and after May. I want to say like one across is like a Resident Evil joke because I'm pretty sure that's what they call Resident Evil in Japan and maybe China too. I'm not sure like at all, but like I'm pretty sure they call it like biohazard in every country that isn't America or Europe or whatever, or outside the English speaking world. But like biohazard feels right, but like May bio doesn't sound like anything. I'm not exactly sure, but like yeah. Ooh, four across. That's the easy one. That's you and I are polar opposites. The main character of that show looks really, really cute. She's got like shortish looking hair, like buns or whatever, and she's got like fangs. And I want to say her hair is green and pink. I want to say. I I just saw like some of the promotional material. Like it's literally been in my to watch queue for like a while, but like I just haven't gotten to it at all because like I don't know, like I'm kind of watch because like there's no really strong contenders this anime season. I kind of like start like watching more, and that means I put in a bunch of stuff in my queue that I just haven't touched at all. Not to mention so many things that I started, but I'm like now like four or like more episodes behind. Six across care about. Mm, I can't lie to you. I've been meaning to watch it, at least partially because hair reminds. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Cause yeah, I like it when the anime girl is like pink hair. I'm not biased for any particular reason. Mm. So shape of Misato's pendant. That one's easy. That's like a cross requirement for pink hair. I'm gonna assume 8 across is gonna be dye because you kind of need to like dye your hair if you like want it to be pink. I'm sure there's some way you can like have natural pink hair, but it's probably some kind of like specific version of being albino or whatever, like the special kind of albino that makes you have pink hair. I should like look that up later because it does sound like that would be an actual thing, but it's probably super super rare. And my gain was way way up. Oops. So one down stockpile as a dragon might. That would be horde. I can't like spell chat like I said it would be a horde, like a dragon horde, but not dragon horde. Oops. I want to say that's an A, right? Dragon horde is an A, I think. Brass or bronze. I think that's gonna be alloy. Press K while watching an episode on Crunchyroll. From like the ones that are like empty or whatever, I'm gonna assume it's pause. What was one across? Okay. I get it, Chad. So one across was haphazard or mayhap, which is if you ask me how to spell the word haphazard before, I would have assumed it would have been HAHALF because I don't know. I thought it was half hazard, not haphazard with a P. You know, English is such a weird language, isn't it? Ooh. For across anime figure material for short, PVC, aka the stuff they make plastic pipes out of, and anime figures, right? 5 down is low res. Well, I think like normally I take my time or whatever. I'm not trying to rush it all, but like I don't think I've ever done like that fast before. It's like yeah, that's like the first time I've ever gotten it done in like less than 5 minutes. That's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. Thank you for the hydrate, Vorlon. Thank you. Mm. So number 67, sweet gigs. Begin puzzle. The anime something Crunchyroll podcast. Mm, since like my favorite YouTuber group like broke up like years ago, I've never really been into podcasts. Like their podcast was like literally the only one I was into. And like once they broke up, it was like, oh, my heart is dead. I can never love again. So I kind of like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of really good podcasts, but I've just never gotten into them. Popular crispest fast food option in KFC in Japan. That would be KFC because I want to say there was a when KFC was like branching out to other countries, they moved to Japan in the 70s or something. And then I want to say like the CEO of KFC Japan, or I don't think he was a CEO at the time, but like he was a general manager or like a manager of like a regular KFC. And like he was like hosting some friends from like outside the country, and they say like it'd be nice if we could have like turkey or something for Christmas in Japan. And that's where he literally got the idea of like marketing KFC as a dinner, I mean not a dinner, a Christmas food in Japan. Although did you know, chat, that KFC for Christmas is slowly changing for Japan? Because there is an episode of, I want to say it's either Q Ranger or Dawn Brothers or Zenkaiger, maybe one of them. I forgot which Super Sentai it was, but like one of the monsters they fight, one of the monsters of the week that they fight is like a salmon monster, and his entire evil plan is to get people to stop eating chicken for Christmas or whatever and eat salmon or whatever. And like, you want to know the crazy thing about that, chat, is the monster's evil plan actually worked in real life. Because like, I want to say before that episode or whatever came out, like I want to say like people that would eat salmon for Christmas in Japan, specifically salmon for Christmas in Japan, it was like, I want to say it was like 5% or something super super low, right? But I want to say ever since that episode aired, it like boosted up and jumped up to like 30% or something, which isn't like high enough to be a majority or whatever. It's still lower than the amount of people that eat KFC for that. Not, I was going to say, thank you. It's still lower than the amount of people that eat KFC for Christmas in Japan, but still that's really really high from what it used to be. You know. Mm, 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 mm. Yellow Tubby, Teletubby with a sing song name. Chad, I don't remember my Teletubbies. It's like been so long. Like, I know there was like Tipsy, Poe, Lala, and Tinky Winky, I think. I want to say I want to say it'd be like Tipsy or something, but like that doesn't feel right because like that's, I don't know. If they want to give me a clue, they said like name of a Teletubby and something that you might be after drinking too much. But like, I want to say it would be Lala, but like, wait. If they spell Lala with like an H in it, would fit? Because that is kind of a sing-songy name for a Teletubby, Lala, you know? Mm, Japanese refusal, that'd probably be yeah. Supermarket divisions, aisle maybe? ISILES. Is that how you spell aisle? Yeah, does this look right? That looks like you was like spell aisle, right? Also, hello, Ali P 2008. Welcome to the stream. I am Neon Yaminair, Jarobos VTuber. Welcome. Mm, Twitch being weird on mobile after you leave and return use the notes and chat box. Gonna have to dive onto my own. Nice. Ooh, that's a shame though. Hopefully you get it fixed. It includes the brain and spinal cord. I'm pretty sure that's like the nervous system. I'm like not sure like at all. Cause like part of the body that includes the brain and the spinal cord abbreviation. I want to say it's like nerve or NR. Like I want to say be NER or maybe NRV. Maybe I'm not like sure at all. Summer hours in Colorado. No idea. The P part of RPM per PER. Yes. Fighting game character played by Min Na Wen and Ka Leong in live action. I don't know. It could have been like a little bit more descriptive or given me a bigger clue than fighting game character. Like, because I'm gonna assume from like the name they are Chinese or something like that. But like Tekken has Chinese characters. Street Fighter, KOF does too. But like, I don't know. Call near the end of a colorful card game. I'm gonna guess since this one's 3 letters, this one's gonna be Uno. Number of votes. Wait. Feelings of doubts. I'm not sure. Come back to that one. Number of votes received by tap dancing elephant and popular. I'm gonna assume tap dancing elephant got 1 because I can't think of any other numbers that are 3 letters. Wait, no. 1 has 3 letters. 2 has 3 letters. I want to say those are only ones. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 does. Could be. So it could be 1, 2, or 10, but I don't know. So let's come back to that one. Agree out of court. I think that's going to be settlement, but oh no. Agree silently. Probably nod. Like nod in agreement. Dropped an item in a rom-com anime troupe. Bread? Or maybe it's T-O oop. Maybe it's da-da T-O-A-S. I feel like this is supposed to be like toast or bread or something, but I kind of can't figure out what's the extra letter for. So let's come back to that one. Mm, I think I've seen it advertised, but isn't the Crunchyroll podcast called like the Anime Effect? I think it is. Alternate ending film familiarly. Gundam anime, Spinal Cord and Brain, Summer Hours, Buddy, but it's a 3-letter word. Pal? I think it's Pal. Pal sounds right? What do you think, Chad? Feelings of doubts, number of votes, agree out of courts, dropped item. Edward or Alphonse. I want to say that's Elric. Was it with a K or was it with a C? I want to say that's like the 2 brothers from Fullmetal Alchemist, I think. Also, thank you for the headpads. Thank you. Oliver Twist antagonist. I'm not sure. Let's come back to that one. Machines still operated in some Japanese workplaces. Come back to that one. She, as in Sao Paulo. Kaiju Girl. Okay, so that's an actual anime that I've actually been watching this season. So it's like Car Ram Mel Lease, I think. Like it's a really cute like rom-com anime. It's about like a boy and like a girl at like a school or whatever, and like the girl, she's like either half kaiju or she's just like a kaiju with a human form. I haven't watched like any of the new episodes, so I still don't know her entire lore. But like, if you like kaiju and you like cute things, it's definitely like a cute, fun show. You know, looks fun, it and cute. True, true, true. It is. It is. It is. Uh, Hiroshi Odokawa's profession in a 2021 original anime. So Hiroshi Odokawa. I want to say that's the name of the main character from Taxi. It was like an anime from like a few years ago about a taxi driver, and it's like also a murder mystery. Taxi driver. It's really really good. Like a lot of people didn't give it a shot because it's got a very cutesy art style, and all the characters are animals, and like a lot of people assumed it'd be like a funny animal comedy or whatever, but like yeah, it's got its funny moments, but it's mostly a serious drama. I think like I heard like either last year or the year before they made like a sequel, but the sequel is like in live action for whatever reason, so I need to like get to like watching it eventually, but like kind of wish you would have made it like anime like the original one. But no spoilers or anything, but like from how the original show ended, I I can kind of guess why they wanted to like make the sequel live action specifically. Part of the Going Merry that was significantly damaged in One Piece. I want to say that's the keel. I think keel with two e's. I think lead into head or cast. No idea. Top of corp of letters. That would be CEOs. MG SUV model. I don't know cars, so I don't know this answer like at all. Image format that supports transparency. That would be PNG. It's right at 99 degrees. Angles. Let's go already. Maybe it's go on. I feel like the Crunchyroll crowds were always goes out of its way to have a gooning reference. Because if this is go on again, then they're making me spell the word goon all over again. Satoshi. I should know this one, but I don't. That brand new, probably old. Mm, true, they do know the audience. So, blank bag accessory displaying anime merch. That would be an Ita bag. Chat, do any of you have an Ita bag? I don't. I have like a huge wall of all my anime merch in my home. But like I've never been an Ita bag person because I really don't want my stuff to get like dirty or stolen outside, you know? Because I've had like things that I really like, so I carry it with me like all the time, whatever, and like it would like fall off my bag or like get dirty, then I'd get like sad, you know? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. High Q, the movie too. The winner and I'm gonna guess loser, maybe? The winner and the loser, I guess. Sounds about right. Let's go already. Da, da, da. Not brand new. Mm, agree out of court. I'd probably be settle. I just don't have a lot of merch. Fair, fair, fair. Dropped item and not gonna lie, when I think dropped items in anime, I genuinely think about toast or bread or like things like that. You know, the trope of like a girl like running to school with like a piece of butter toast in her mouth and then like running into her like love interest or something. That seems like the more common one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, eraser. That's a valid answer, but like, does it? That feels like that would be like the third or fourth thing on a list of drop things in rom coms. You know, 19 down is rugby kicks, punt. So feelings of doubt, misgivings, probably. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Probably this one's probably end of era. EOE. This one down is lead into hall head or cast. I'm not sure. Let's come back to this one. Summer hours in Colorado. Okay, okay. So I kind of get what they want me to put for 22, but I still feel like they should have given me more clues. But hey, this is fine. We solved all the ones around it, so like I kind of get why they didn't give us a specific game, fighting game that the character that we're looking for is in. Because if we're talking about like Chinese video game characters, Chun Li would be the Chinese video game character. So we're gonna put Chun Li. Mm, mm, just woke up. I'm still in bed. Oof, oof, oof. Welcome to the new day, sunshine. Machines operated in some Japanese workplaces. I'm not sure. Let's go already. Come on. It's not gooning, but still it's come on, and that's close enough. And I want to say now that we have that one, a number of votes received by Tap Dance Elephant, it's probably going to be one. Tired? Oof, 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 oof. What time did you go to bed last night? So not brand new, used. Satoshi Hino, voice of Ein's Old Gone. Nice. Uh, mm, mm, Mobile Suit Gundam anime that was announced at SDCC 2026. I want to say that's like the new Gundam series, like Gundam Xeno or something. But thanks for the hydrate, by the way. Okay, Hi, Jade. How you doing, sweetheart? Thanks for stopping by. How is your day going, Jade? Thanks for stopping by. Mm, I still want to try a little bit more to see if we can get the last few because some of these I straight up don't know, like Oliver Twist antagonist one, but I want to try a few more times. Ah, so go, Jade. Uh, 10,000 Ichiban? Mate kudasai. Da, 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 da. Mm, uh, Jisho. Hi, hi, Jade. O genki desu ka? Ah, come on. Ah, ah, 10,000. Man. うん。Oop, resume. Okay. Um, but I want to say like 12 across is like Gundam Xeno or something. I'm not exactly sure what the new Gundam is called. I know there was a lot of like controversy because of the new director of like the new series. He's like kind of seems like he doesn't know what he's talking about, depending on how you look at it, because he said Gundam is the first anime that he ever watched that like had like actual emotional depth with his. Maybe he didn't watch a lot of anime before the original Gundam, but like a lot of anime from the 60s and 70s did have a lot of emotional depth. So it's like probably should have phrased that a lot better because people kind of been like flaming him like super hard, you know? Bum, bum, bum. Oliver Twist antagonist. Mm-mm-mm. She and Sun Paulo lead into header cast. Eight down. That one's super easy, actually. It's four, like four head, four cast. I think the new Gundam was called Zero or something. Done button. Done button. Attack, attack, attack. mm, Oliver Twist antagonist. I think I have most of the ones across done actually, except for like two of them. Hmm. Okay, Chad, I am officially stumped for this crossword puzzle. If anyone wants to backseat this crossword puzzle, this is your chance. Because I should know who the Oliver Twist antagonist is, but like I haven't read that since like what, like grade school or whatever, like fourth grade. Like I thought it was a cool play slash story, but I can't remember like at all. Includes the brain and spinal column or cord. I think that might be CBM or something like cerebral spinal brain cerebral brain membrane? No. CNS, central nervous system? Yeah, that sounds about right actually. Let's try that. CNS and then Oliver Twist antagonist. Machines still operated in some Japanese workplaces. Hmm. Because I want to say operated in some Japanese workplaces. What kind of machine though? I don't know. Printer? Can't be printer because I know like the first, I'm pretty sure like one across is correct. So that means it has to at least start with the F. I'm not totally sure about 10 down. I mean, 10 across, 12 across, 1 across, and 16 across. I'm pretty sure 16 is right, but it has to at least start with an F, and it has to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letter word. And printer definitely won't fit. Also, hello, Elder Kane. It's been a while. How have you been? Four down, she and San Paulo. I want to say it would be like, I think it would be L or something. Ella. I don't speak Portuguese. But yeah, Sao Paulo is in and not Portugal, in Brazil. Let's go with that, Ella. Because my brain, for whatever reason, kind of defaults to French specifically. So I want to say it would be L, but L wouldn't fit here either because L is, I want to say E L L E. I want to say it's like Ella. Mm. Does anyone know like the name of the antagonist from Oliver Twist? Because that's like, wait, it's three down phones? No, it can't be. Because if it was phones, like F wouldn't work. Wait. I think I get it, chat. Faxes. And I'm gonna guess it's a Gundam series, so maybe this one's called like RGX. And I don't know. Oliver Twist takes place in 1800s, so like Fagin sounds like an actual 1800s person's name. Could be right, could be wrong, but who knows? MG SUV model, or the summer hours in Colorado. Hmm, I'm not sure actually. Hmm, MG SUV model. What does MG stand for? Because I know SUV is sport utility vehicle. No idea what MG is though. Some house in Colorado. Maybe it's a company, not sure. I'm gonna assume the summer hours one is something something daylight savings or whatever. So like, oh my god. Give me 1 second. Let me mm, okay. I just realized I didn't have shuffle on. Maybe it's a company, but don't remember which. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna assume it's like S, even though I have nothing to base it on besides my guess or my hunch. Okay, let's see which ones we got right and which ones we didn't get right. Maybe it's M. Also, that's a really good run. We only got two wrong. Uh, Mountain Daily Time. Okay, that was right. Because I want to assume like Colorado is in a mountain time zone, so summer hours there would probably be Mountain District time or whatever they call it there. Mountain Daylight Save it. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so let's see. Mm, Scoring figs, say what? Mobile suit operator, that'd be pilot. Opposed to MST, Mount Standard Time, or the car that doesn't negate. Well, I mean, technically, if you play Radiant Typhoon, technically, MST can negate. Cause like that's how like the trap card for like Radiant Typhoon works. It turns it into a literal negate. So it's like, I mean, technically now in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, it kind of can, you know. Porking, Firestarter, and Black and White. I want to say that'd be Tepig. Tepig. You never true escape being a Yu-Gi boomer. So I gotta keep the meme alive. Ah, fair, 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 fair. Bulbous Flower featured in episode 3 of Can a Boy Girl Friendship Survive? I'm gonna assume it's Tulip. Thank you for posture check. Mm, Japanese board game with pieces vaguely shaped like this puzzle. Shogi? Like I want to say shogi pieces are shaped like not pentagrams, pentagons, I want to say, because they've got like one, one, five sides, if I remember correctly. Affectionate touch for a cat or cat girl. Love the inclusivity, Crunchyroll. But yeah, it's pet. Mm, kind of want to learn it. The idea of using stolen pieces as a reinforcement to set. And the pieces work completely different too. Because like I want to say, I don't know if they work exactly the same, but I'm pretty sure shogi has two types of kings or something, like a gold king and a silver king. Abbreviation for the new gates. TNG, I'm gonna guess. Although that makes it seem like it's Star Trek: The Next Generation. Gold and silver generals. Oh, okay, maybe yeah, I'm probably misremembering it, but yeah, sounds cool either way though. Set straight, align. Say what? Huh? 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 Scoring figures. What's one down supposed to be? I'm going to assume they're going for audiophile or bibliophile. Oh, there's a mistake. Like, I know it's probably just an impersonation, but like, doesn't the yodeling in the song sound like it's the yodeling from SpongeBob? Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. I kind of can't tell what's wrong because all these feel right. I have been next. It's been a while. How have you been? Thanks for stopping by. Mm-hmm. 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 Let's check because I'm gonna guess the issue is here, but like scoring figures, that would be points, but it feels like it should because like one across should be points and one down should be file, I think. Oh, chat, I'm dumb. I'm really dumb, chat. I thought it was this one, but no, it was this one. They wanted pet, not pet. Of course. All right, let's get started. Easy one to miss? True, true. Opposite of graduation and VTubing. Ooh, a VTuber question. I think that's the first time this has happened. I want to say it would be debut. Something beauty pageant grand blue dreaming episode title. Kind of acid that forms in proteins. What's one down? Because I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but I need a little bit of help, you know? Mm, so la di da, I want to say. And proteins that form are aminos. Vegan alternative to gelatin. I'm not exactly sure. Cause Chad, did you know like vegans don't eat gelatin or jello or whatever? Because like the part that makes it like all wiggly and goopy or whatever, it's like derived from I think the collagen from turkey bones or poultry bones specifically. So they can't be vegan and have a jello. Horses too? Yeah. Greeting used by America Obsessed Nandishko Yamato. Not sure. Let's come back to that one. Sixth Greek letter used in the Mobile Suit Gundam series. Zeta maybe? Because I know Zeta is part of the Greek alphabet, but I'm not sure which one it is. You know, I'm guessing it's the sixth. Glue Factory if they're not losing. I mean, I know about the whole glue factory thing, but I never connected the two between glue factory and Jello. You know, classic triangle feature in uh classic anime characters. I'm gonna assume this is like hair vents or something, or like hair intakes, depending on what you depending on how you look at it. That's what it is. Also, I appreciate the help, by the way, Elder Kane, but like, I want to try to like run through it first by myself, then I'll ask for like backseating for the crossword puzzle. But I appreciate the help though. Which one did you say? 16 Doi? Is that her Japanese voice act? Is that Kobe's Japanese voice actor or the English? Because I don't know, Kobe is such a small character. It's kind of I never bothered to remember who their voice actor was, you know? JP? Golf ball holder. That'd be a T. P. Some tea actually sounds good right now. My sister was devastated when she learned realized vegetarian with diagonal gummy words. She still stuck with it though. I mean, the most interesting counterpoint I've heard to that is like a lot of people who say like I would be vegetarian, but like I love cheese or whatever. Like there's literally like nothing from stopping you from being just I only eat cheese and vegetarian foods, or I'm vegetarian but I still like jello snacks or whatever. I mean, yeah, you're not like a true veteran, but still if you're trying to do it for health purposes or ethics reasons, that's still much better than I'm not going to even try at all, you know. Plant, but I want to say yeah, because I want to say a bunch of people make like low fat plant based gummy worms, and they're like low sugar, because I want to say a lot of them market themselves as good for like diabetics or good for like vegans or vegetarians, or at least I've seen them at candy shops when I like went shopping, you know. For her it was pure ethics, can't give up meat entirely, but do I do exactly. You get what I mean. uh she's a lot more options than she did 20 years ago. True. When I used to like work with like a someone at a hospital, she like used to tell me about like how her son couldn't like do any of she couldn't her son could like literally like her son literally couldn't do any kind of like milk product because it would like either make them violently ill or like would straight up kill them pretty much. So they had to like do oat milks and plant milks, and she like said about like how everything's like changed so much in like the past 30 years because she was like an older person, so like she had the son, her son was like 30 years or so plus ago. Speaking of what, I love konjac jelly. I haven't seen it in stores. I mean, probably found it at a Whole Foods or a store that would sell stuff like that, maybe Asian grocery store, something like that. Sarcastic response to the joke in 21 Across. What's 21 Across? Uh, oh, so I've got to do both of these or else I can't. Help with a crime. I want to say 26 Across. Um, help with a crime, that would be like accomplice, but that doesn't fit here. I'll check the 99 Ranch when I go to check. Ooh, mackerel. I watched like a TikTok recently about like Americans like really sleeping on mackerel because like a lot of people in America apparently don't like mackerel because it's a lot of people in America don't like fish in general, but like mackerel is a very especially fishy fish, and a lot of Americans don't like that apparently. Like mackerel is more popular in Southeast Asia and Africa, from what I understand, but like Americans can't like really get into it. But I'm not sure if I've ever had mackerel, but still sounds good either way. Trying to swap red meat for more fatty fish these days could be a pretty affordable option. Sounds good. Wounds. I want to put baby room, but like, nah, I can't. There's none left in others. Indeed, my mom never liked oily fish, so I had to never got to get a lot of it. My dad wasn't a big seafood guy. He's real big on red meat and potatoes. Ah, interesting. V and V tubing. That would be virtual. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me get some water. Bengal tuber. Help with crime. Womb. Womb is such a funny word, right? Womb. Womb. Also, thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the stretch. Support staff. Kane. Portend. Test, maybe. Exams with a max score of 180. I want to put like LSAP or SAT or whatever, but this one's a lot harder than the last one. Moody music genre, probably emo. Back when he first moved to the city, California, confused why everyone was eating thistles or artichoke. Now he loves the stuff. Never know that he grew up in the desert because he's still in California for more than. Oh, that's pretty cool. Really nice. Traditional instrument central to the Heike story, probably be a biwa. Hit control, hit control Z. I want to say that's like undo, maybe. Although this feels wrong, it's like undoed or undid, maybe. What's 14 across? Oh, I think I know what they want me to put for 14 across. So it's going to be AIRVENTS because air vents. Air vents or wait, wait. Triangular features in classic air. Yeah, some people call them hair vents with an H. Some people call them hair intakes because that's how you keep your anime girls cool is with their air vents, you know, or hair intakes. Greeting, America obsessed Nadeshiko Yamato. I'm gonna guess howdy. Five down is place for toy playthings. That'd probably be hmm place for playthings. Something about five down feels a little bit off because it says place for playthings, right? Toy is right here, but I'm gonna assume it's like toy box or something, but I'm pretty sure air vents is right. I am going to assume that Elder Kane was right, and this is Doi. But like, if it's not that, then like it can't be Toy Box. Then settings for Way Out Trail and Shadow's House. Hmm. Let's come back to it. Agency that takes many forms. No idea. Place for playthings. Employee. Milky coffee drink. Latte. I'd love a coffee right now. That'd be super good, actually. Like, I'm one of those people, I don't like coffee for coffee. I'm one of those people that prefers milk, but with a little bit of coffee, you know? Like, I put so much milk in my coffee when I rarely do get coffee. Iced, ice, 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 ice. Hot drinks are okay, but I love an iced drink much, much more, you know? Rub out, that probably be erase. Common Japanese slang with positive. One way to be taken. Wait, Blank Zero 2021 anime. I haven't watched it yet myself, but like people have said that it's better than like people say it is. It didn't do well financially because I think like the manga's over. But I think like 20 down is like Eden Zero. Sporty vehicles. That's probably be UTS. They kind of like I've been doing this too long because they're getting to the point where they reuse certain clues over and over. Because like this is one of their favorite ones to use because it like helps round out so many parts of the crossword. One time Nintendo rival, that'd probably be Sega, maybe? That's a number. True. Blank flask, consumable health item, and dark. I want to say it's like Estus or something. Estus. I want to say someone who's like played Dark Souls, who's like not me. Did I spell this right? So I'm pretty sure this is it. Nintendo rival. I don't feel like EST are right anymore. So let's take those out. Looks right to me. Long time so Nintendo rival. Probably be Sega. in a blank stuck in a rut, maybe. Where's the womb one? I want to say that's uteri is like the plural, I think. Agency that takes many forms. Portend. 29 down. Okay, LSATs and portend. Let's play something else. Okay. I only know 31 across because of 7 and D&D. I have to come back to that one. Wait, port in like of a ship? Wait. Agency that takes many forms. They got me. They got me. Clever wordplay. Clever wordplay. Love it. It's EIRS. That's actually kind of smart. That's really funny. More like omens and portents, shadows of things yet to come. Ah. Augury was an option to get in some battle information. And FE7, is that genealogy of the Holy War on the wait, I know Super Nintendo, right? Or is that like one of the other ones that didn't like get released in America? Basically fortune telling? Ah. Wait. Five down is maybe Toy Room. FE7 was the first. Oh, okay. I haven't played that one in forever, so that's probably what's throwing me off. Prequel to Roy Store? Yeah. I played that one forever ago. It's been a while. So, yeah. This one wasn't Toy Box, it was Toy Room. Blank employee. One way to be taken. I wonder if Six Across is male, because male beauty project does seem like it would be an actual title. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, Agar. Setting for a way out trial. I'm gonna guess maze. Yeah, mail. IRS agent. Okay, okay. Hey, we're doing pretty good. Like all I have to do is this bottom right. One way to be taken, both positive and negative in. Anagram of yeah. Apt anagram of yeah. Let's come back to that one. I guess the dumps. It feels weird and freaky that like it's got two S's at the end. Like I get it's a sound effect, but it still feels really weird, really awkward, you know? Help with a crime. I'm guessing they're going for aiding and abetting a crime. So bet, I think. I think that's how you spell that. What Sawako and Shota didn't do until season 3 of Kimi ni Todoke from Me to You. I guess kiss. One way to be taken, probably a back. So okay, that makes it easy. I'll be your accomplice. Bet, bet, bet. Okay, it's but ups, not dead ups. Okay, and this one down is common Japanese slang with positive and negative meanings. That would be yabai. I want to say this is like the first time that I've gotten it without like getting any help or anything, or like getting without pressing the help button. I guess that's still really really nice though. Number 68, the flow of comedy. Sounds like an anime episode, right? Also, thank you for the headpads. Thank you for the headpads. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take a long-ish break. Going to take like 15 minutes to walk around, stretch, get some fan time, etc., etc. So I will be right back in like 15 minutes. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Why am I over here? I'm supposed to be right here. Okay. What was I thinking? Uh, okay. So we got two left. Got the Annie Guesser and we got the Scrandle. Mm, I feel like doing the Scrandle first, then Annie Guesser would really mess me up because I don't know. Even when the food looks bad in Scrandle, it still makes me a little bit hungry. So let's save that for last. Let's see. Screenshot. I want to say this is Fruits Basket, like specifically the remake from like 2024, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 2024. I'm pretty sure it's 2024. So, Fruits Basket 2020. Wait. Fruit. Because I'm pretty sure this is Shigure on the left and this is Kyo on the right. I could be wrong, but I don't think so, you know? Oh wait, that was 2019. Wow. I was wrong about the year, but still, like the date. I mean, I was wrong about the date, but the year is correct. So it's a win. Seahorse and Catboy. You like Fruits Basket? That's actually kind of cool. Nice. Like a lot of people have never heard of this series, you know? These elves look familiar. But from what though? Hmm. Yeah, they all three of them look familiar, but I can't remember for one. Outfits are cute, but I can't remember specifically what they're from. I've been actually meaning to read Fruits Basket for you. Ah. This character looks less familiar, but hmm, let's get a clue maybe. Are they smoking meat? Hmm. Chat, are you ready for the new anime this season? I can't believe my wife who is not using propane on her grill. Wait for it to come out, chat. It's gonna be Kino. That is really, really funny. Also, that is a really good use of magic, you know, using your magic to like make a smoker for your smoked meat. It even looks like they've got like the charcoal or whatever, like the wood chips at the bottom. Magic meat smoker. Mm, let's see. Far. Wonder if this is the one where the dude's harem basically is just people who help building stone. Good question. So I'm gonna guess if this is this one, farming life in another world, because it looks like it matches up close enough. Like I'm not gonna bother counting, but I'm going off of vibes. This does look like this could be it. Nice. Maybe it's the series you're talking about because let's see. Let's see. During the final years of his life, Hiraku Machio remained confident at a confined. Well, I can read. I swear. I can read. I swear. I can read. I swear. I know how to read. Chat. Do you know how to read? I know how to read. Remained confined to a hospital bed with a terminal illness, where he finally passed away. Taking pity on a unfair life that he had, a god decides to reincarnate Hiraku in another world we can live as he pleases. Want to try farming in his new life, he is bestowed with the all-in-one ability, almighty farming tool, which can transform any useful implement he wishes. Hirako is then transported to a forest seemingly far from civilization, where he plans to build and farm everything from scratch, gradually developing lifeless area into a thriving new society. Hmm. It's on High Dive and Annie Plus, Billy, Laugh Cell, Bahum Anime Crazy. Hmm. I've never heard of this series, but sounds interesting. It does sound like an anime I'm not watching right now. It's like inept villainous or something. It's like a body swap drama comedy where like the main character, she was like the emperor's favored wife or something, but she like gets body swapped with this another woman who's trying to kill the other wives so she can become the favorite or whatever. But like it didn't work out exactly the way it did she wanted to, because like they body swapped. So now like the good girls in the bad girls body and bad girls in the good girls body. But like the bad girl in a good girl's body, she's kind of like suffering because she doesn't know that like the body that she has now right now has a lot of illnesses and like problems that like she is not equipped to do at all. But like the good girl and the bad girl's body, like everyone like kind of mistreats her because she literally tried to kill the empress's favorite, pretty much, or at least the person who used to have the body did. So she's kind of like been exiled to a far off corner of the palace, and she kind of like farms and makes her own crops and like things or whatever in that area. It's really nice, really cool. It's kind of fun. I like it. Interesting mustache, but I have no idea who this is. Hmm. Uh, the uniforms in the back look familiar, and these designs are very unique. I'm gonna say that much at least, but I'm not sure what they are from per se. Hmm. It's probably not him, but I want to say pretty sure this is a Inazuma 11 character. Nazuma. Those pink hair cuties get cuter every time we move to the right screen. Q3 was cute as well. Thank you. Oh, King of Prism All Star Prism Show Best 10 from 2020. I think I've heard of this series. What's it about? What's it about? Oh, wow. This is like the shortest little blurb yet. A collection of the lives from the King of Prism franchise. The best 10 live scenes were chosen. Oh, so it's not even an actual show. It's basically just a glorified clip show or anthology program. Also includes a new scene from the King of Prison, Shiny 7 stars. Had to take it. Oh, that's cute. Tatsunoko. Oh, it's a Tatsunoko series. Hmm. Mm. Oof, 1250. Oof, oof, oof. Better than average, but still not as high as I want it. Shame, shame, shame. Oh, oh, this is easy. This is super easy. Okay, so left is Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon. This is, I know, want to say this character is from, what's it called? Haikyuu? Haikyuu? I think his name is like Karasuma or something. Karasawa. Let's go with this. Karasawa Toshiyuki, because I want to say his name's like something Crowy or something. Favorite gum chewing, gun toting Japanese quarterback. I read like one chapter once years ago, but like his name's like Hirama or something, if I remember correctly. Let's go with Yoichi Hirama because I guess that's the only Hirama from an anime. I want to say he's from like Eye Shield 21. Does he really have a gun? This is, I want to say this is Nier from Death Note. Multiple guns, but only for community. Ah, that's still funny though. That's the purpose. Having guns for comedic effect. If it's not funny, why do it? Mm. Pum, 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 pum. Kozume Kenma, sure. I feel like this is cheating because was it his aim also near? Because I know like the two people. Spoilers for Death Note, by the way. Spoilers for Death Note. The people that replaced L were Near and Mellow. And I'm pretty sure this is Near, right? Because he was like obsessed with chocolate, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but yeah. Hmm. This is too cautious. It's like the hero is too cautious or something. Cautious hero. Uh, this looks like either a Nisekoi character or a Medaka Box character. This is a Danganronpa character. At least I know that much. Wait, oops, spelled it wrong. Gun. This looks like a Black Butler character. Yeah, do any of these like people look familiar? Because I know exactly what this guy is from, and I know what she's from, but I don't know their names specifically. I'm gonna like shoot my shot and like guess. I'm pretty sure this second guy is a Nisekoi character. I'm pretty sure Nisekoi has an anime. Cause like how his hair is drawn, where like black, but with like blue as a shade to like make it pop. That feels very Medaka Box or very Nisekoi of him. I'm not super confident on it, but like that's the closest I can think of. Hey, I was right. Nabari no O. It's Cautious Hero, Nisekoi. Got 3 of the series out of 4 right though. That's something. This is okay, so the guy in the middle, second guy is from Slam Dunk. I'm not a sports fan, but I'm aware that of Slam Dunk being a thing. Like I want to say the movie got removed from like Netflix. I want to say like 2 months ago. But I kept telling myself, watch it before it leaves, watch it before it leaves, watch it before it leaves. Never got around to watching it. I think it might be on Tubi now, but still, you know. I'm gonna say this is from Zero Familiar. Zero's Familiar. Prism something. Let's go King of Prism because I don't know. He feels very idol coded and very showmanship adjacent because it feels like he's got like jester or harlequin kind of vibes, you know. Tiny hat, the diamonds on his lapel or his collar, whatever you want to call it. Need to binge all the things on Netflix I want to see before finally cancel it, especially while the rumblings. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. Now, who is this? I wonder. Character with an eye patch, black hair, yellow eye. Excuse me. Excuse me. Go for either a jester or a prince film type. That makes sense, actually. Mm, what's like the anime with the main character named Ken Kaneki or something? Tokyo Ghoul? I don't think it is, but it makes me think of one manga I read called Gare. I think I've heard of it. Don't know anything about it, but let's go with that. Oops, oops, oops. Let's see. Got Ray Zero. Okay. Kind of does look. I don't think she's from Black Lagoon. Like the shading feels a little bit off. Like I don't know. She seems. I want to say she looks too pale. This person looks too pale to be a Black Lagoon character. So I want to say the only pale characters that are like this white would be Hansel and Gretel, if I remember correctly. And this is definitely not Hansel or Gretel. Okay, Jormungand, Familiar Zero, Project Seika, Akagi Takenori, sure. A little bit over average. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, so first anime we want to guess is let's guess One Piece. Because one, I don't know the meta strategy to make this easier, and two, I really like One Piece. You know. Also, thank you for the stretch. Excuse me, excuse me. So it's lower rated than One Piece. It's earlier than One Piece. Action, adventure, fantasy, shonen, super power. Astro Boy. Oh wait, it's after 2000. Oops, oops, oops. Let's try Fruits Basket. Low, love, Polygon, romance, school. Mm, EMS Entertainment, sources of manga. Let's go with School Rumble. So I want to say School Rumble would be around that time, and I'm pretty sure it has like a love decahedron or whatever, romance, school, episodic, and it's based on a manga. Newer than One Piece and not as good. That's a lot of. uh, mm, mm, uh, yeah, yeah. Newer than One Piece and not as good. Yeah, that is a lot of anime. Mm, so let's see. Let's go School Rumble. So love, comedy, romance, school, heterosexual, episodic. Hi, Juji. Welcome back. I tried Fruits Basket already. Um, wait. It's not based on a manga, so it'd have to be something original. If you keep a loose definition, maybe Madoka. Madoka, Madoka, Magia. Here we go. Mm, 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 mm. Comedy, love polygon, romance, school. Mm, mm, I'm gonna guess it's based on a video game, maybe. Uh oh, wait. I got a good one. School Days, because School Days is based on a visual novel, comedy, kind of, love polygon, romance, school. So, School Days, right? Nope, not School Days, but it hit a bunch of boxes for us. Romance, school, male protagonist, heterosexual, primary teen cast. Mm, mm, I'm pretty sure it's based on a video game. Can't be Too Hard because Too Hard's too old, if I remember correctly. So, a late 2010 anime about girls fighting over prey. Yep. Heterosexual is in yellow, so that may or may not be included. Defrag? I don't know, actually. I've never seen Defrag, so I couldn't exactly tell you, but let's try Defrag. Okay, that's makes us a little bit closer. Brain base. Oh, but it's based on a manga. Mm, mm, mm. Never watched it but read the manga. Then it can't be on it can't be today's anime if it's like from a manga, you know? So another satire, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Um let's transfer student. So I want to say transfer student is like around this time. It's based on a light novel, if I remember correctly. Comedy school romance, I think. Transfer. Mm, it's not called transfer student. What's it called? Because it's like one of those series where it's like everything is like magic tech or like people that can do magic. It's like done with computers. Like you can code a spell on your phone and save it for later. Mm, wait. I got a good one. Baka and Test. I'm pretty sure it's based on a light novel, but let's try. Okay, so light novel, comedy, blah, 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 brain based light novel, comedy, love polygon, romance, school, teen cast, male protagonist. I haven't thought about. I think about Baka and Tess all the time. I literally have an anime figure of Himeji, so she's like literally over my shoulder while I'm streaming. So yeah, I think about her all the time. Also, it's between 2012 and 2013. It's the light novel part that's gonna like trip me up because I kind of don't pay attention if a series is based on a light novel. Nothing wrong with light novel. It's just I usually read more manga, and that usually, excuse me, that usually stands out more for me. Yeah. Also, that OP had Banger OP and EDs. Baka test Baka go home. Yeah, true. It is. Mm, 2013 anime. Got better than average romantic comedy. Teens in high school in the early 2010s. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know when it was from because I only came across other tag anime locas as romantic. I think I know what you're talking about. Romantic comedy snafu or something. I want to say that's a more recent series, but we can try. Yeah, romantic, my teen romantic comedy snafu. Nice, good job, Vorlon. Good job. School club, school, primarily teen cast, male protagonist, and philosophy. One of these tags does not fit at all. Yup, really. All right, chat. We're going to like wind down with the scandal. Then we're going to take a short break at in stream. But let's see what scandal is today. Uh Ooh, that right side looks really good. What is that? Breakfast wrap, sausage, bacon, eggs, hash brown, or a peri peri chicken? I do love my breakfast food, but this wrap does like generally look kind of good. I can only take 25%. Normally 50. Guys should always get 50 a base. And I'll never retain half half. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna guess peri peri is the more popular one, even though like this doesn't count, but still. But wait, since this one doesn't count, I can just make my own vote. I would. I do love chicken, but I do love breakfast. But if I'm literally at a football field, I'm probably going to order the chicken because I don't know. Like, did soccer games even start early enough for like be breakfast hours? Because I mean, any hour is breakfast hour for me, but still, I don't know. It just feels a bit odd for me. It wasn't breakfast time, but my breakfast was burrito. Ooh, what did you have in your burrito? But yeah, if I'm in a stadium, I'd probably be more in a chicken mood than a burrito meal mood. Breakfast would I be in more of a chicken mood than a breakfast burrito meal? Steak pie or sizzling chicken piri piri. This chicken looks really, really good. It looks absolutely just juicy and delectable. You can even see like the fibers or the grain on the meat or whatever. And it looks like it's like been marinated in whatever the sauce is. Got like a little bit of, I have no idea what this orange sauce is. I want to say it's Thousand Island, but maybe that's piri piri sauce. I'm seeing maybe some sauerkraut or maybe something else. And then red onions, tomato, a nice quality bun. Yeah, that is a nice glaze. The glaze is real, you know? But yeah, I'd go with this because this actually does look good. Bull Pissed Beast with chips for 8.50. Uh, or fire grill kielbasa sausage with fresh bread. Don't lie to me, that's not fresh bread. That's literally loaf bread. I love steak pie, but that chicken burger was too good. True, true, true. Not gonna lie, if I had it on blind mode and I didn't know what this was, it'd take me a second because this kind of looks like a red pepper because the little excess sausage casing right there kind of makes it look like it's a some kind of like grilled pepper. This burger looks all right. Like I'm seeing they're using cucumbers, I think. Cucumbers, lettuce, fries, white sauce, maybe. Sausage sausage foreskin. That's crazy nice. I have no idea what's called the bull pit beast. Can't tell if they're like spell bull pit wrong, like because I think like isn't that where the excuse me, isn't that like where the people on the baseball team or whatever hang out before they play the game or what while they wait their turn or whatever, like the bull pit or something? But I'm not sure if that's spelled correctly or if that's like a different thing. Britishism and bull pit? Maybe, maybe. Hmm. That does look a decent burger. And this probably isn't the best picture of a sausage you could have taken. So let's go with the burger. 46, higher than I assumed. Red Leicester filled sausage roll or cheeseburger. Not gonna lie, this burger on the right looks really, really bad. It looks like it was boiled then grilled because it's kind of got that weird. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it looks really weird looking. Yeah, it looks like a very old, very dubious breakfast patty, and it literally is the. I mean, yeah, you want more meat in your hamburger, but like the meat is much, 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 much bigger than the bun and the cheese. I don't know what they're going for. I'm gonna go with the sausage roll because that's not a good looking burger. And can you believe these two are like about the same price? Because this is 4 and this is 3.90. It's not even the bun. Well, I mean, it literally is in the bun. It's just it's too big. It's literally sticking out. You know, it's bulging out. The bun is bulging out. You know, 1984. Woof. Oh, it's this guy again. Sausage chips and curry sauce on a hollowed cob. I guess a cob is Britishism for a roll, maybe. I don't know. Normally it's like bulging meat. Normally I like bulging meat, but it looks like it's just slipping. That's what happens when your meat gets too wet. It starts slipping everywhere, you know? Slip and slide into and everywhere, you know? VTuber sourdough bread or pulled pork nachos. Not gonna lie, this cheese looks really good. It looks doesn't look like a regular cheese blend or cheddar cheese blend like normal. This actually looks like a tasty, flavorful, sharp cheddar, and it's got like your pulled pork brisket on top. That gives it a few extra points. Did they literally put the VTuber keychain into the bowl? That's crazy. Mm, me personally, and I assume most people would like the nachos a lot more. That's still crazy price for that amount of nachos, but it's whatever, I guess. Makes me think of nacho sauce you shouldn't get at like movie theaters or 7-Eleven, but tastes so good. Exactly, exactly. I mean, I'm gonna say this looks a little bit better because it's got a little bit more color. You know, it's a deeper shade of orange. It's not traffic it's not road color traffic sign yellow. You know, that kind of sun yellow. This is more of a deeper, richer orange. It actually looks like it's like an actual cheese-based sauce. 66, nice. Buffalo tenders and chips or curry chips. These are some good looking tenders, some chips. These are, it's one, the picture's bad. Two, they ate most of it. Two, like it's literally just French fries. I don't know. This feels like it's a better meal because you get French fries and you get the wings or tenders, I guess. So I'm gonna go with Canada versus Honduras tenders. Ooh, close. Duck boots with 67A craft of beer. With 67 ounces of craft beer. Nice. Our can of Stella for 14.20. I don't know about you, but seven. I mean, excuse me. I don't know about you, but 14.20 for one can of beer seems ridiculous. You know. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Highway robbery. Mm-hmm. 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 Let's go with the duck boot because you at least you get a cool duck boot. 1891. Woof. Not gonna lie, this bread or is this an egg? Very sus shape. Love the shrimp though. Thai basil prawn curry. Another side is spring rolls of bean sprouts. Also, that's actually a nice amount of food you get for 50. And this is, I love shrimp. I love eggs. I probably pick off the red peppers, but right side does look a lot better to me, you know? I'd love some shrimp right now. Some shrimp right now would be super good. Ooh, that's closer than I assumed. Shrimp sounds amazing. It does. It does. Shrimp is always amazing. $1 hot dogs. You get two hot dogs for like $1 or also this is what is this in the background? It's like I was gonna say this is the Seattle Sky Needle, but I assume Toronto has their own version of it or something similar. I'll eat any peppers you won't eat, you don't want? Oh, thank you. Excuse me, yawning, yawning. I don't know why. I'm just getting sleepy. Might take a nap after this, you know? Gaffer burger with beef, lettuce, cheese, crispy chicken strips, yummy. Bacon and crispy onions for 9. Sounds really good. Genuinely, that sounds really good. I've never, that seems like a very basic thing to do, but I don't think I've ever had a cheeseburger with a chicken breast patty on it or anything, you know? Sounds good either way though. Shrimp lemonade and a nap sounds divine. True, 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 true. Let's go with the Gaffer burger. No, my first wrong. Frankfurter or tray of fries. For the sake that this is like almost five, you barely get any fries. You get 13 fries for five. That's insane. And the other one is one Frankfurter pint, not included, for eight. That sausage looks okay in them. Can't say no to a juicy hot dog, but this is literally a ripoff on the left side. 13 fries for $5. They don't look even. They don't even look amazing. They don't look like they are double fried. No little side dishes like curry sauce or some kind of come back home sauce or anything like that. It's just, regular straight off the grill. I mean, straight off the fryer. Nothing special, just salt only fries. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Mm. I'm still upset I got one wrong, but whatever, I guess, right? That's super, super stupid, but yeah. Let's go over here now. Okay, okay. Normally I raid out, but I am feeling a little bit sleepy. I do want to take like a little bit of nap after stream. But I appreciate everyone for like stopping by. This week's stream is gonna be a little bit different. Doesn't affect these safe for work streams, but the next stream on the blue site will be on Wednesday. On Thursday instead of Wednesday because I do have stuff to do this week, so I have to shuffle things around. But appreciate you all for like coming by. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for like stopping by. I appreciate you all. Have a good day, and